And now we move on to the main event of the evening. We've got Charlie Campbell taking on Chris Duncan, and I would be lying to you guys if I said I was confident in this fight, because the truth is I'm just really not. I think it's just such a very competitive and just well put together matchup, man. I'm really excited for it. Chris Duncan's coming back after losing last year to Vyacheslav Borshev, and I did rewatch that fight, and he wasn't looking too bad. Vyacheslav Borshev was outstriking him for the most part, though, and Chris Duncan was looking for takedowns, but he wasn't able to keep Vyacheslav Borshev down, which Mark Diakase was able to do. But Mark Diakase has all of a sudden just become some sort of crazy wrestler, so that's kind of cool. But let's kind of talk about Charlie Campbell here before we kind of get into the breakdown. So Charlie Campbell, he does throw a lot, actually. He's very volume orientated striker, in my opinion. He throws a lot of volume, and he works the body and he works the legs. He throws a lot of leg kicks and he throws a lot of body kicks as well. But sometimes, he does get taken down, which is probably where Chris Duncan can potentially look to exploit a hole there. Now, Chris Duncan, he also throws a lot of leg kicks, in my opinion. He does throw a lot of boxing combinations as well, and he is very aggressive, but he does end up getting hit a lot while the fight is on the feet. Charlie Campbell potentially could be looking to exploit that part of his game. And I think what's going to happen here, the difference maker between the two, is going to be Chris Duncan's wrestling. I think Chris Duncan is going to look to wrestle Charlie Campbell, but from what I saw against Vyacheslav Borshev, he wasn't able to keep Vyacheslav Borshev down, who was a very inexperienced MMA fighter. He's a very experienced boxer and kickboxer, but very inexperienced MMA fighter. He wasn't able to keep him down, and Vyacheslav Borshev was able to pop back up and do pretty good on the feet before knocking him out in the second round. But Charlie Campbell, very good striker. I think he's going to out volume Chris Duncan. I think he's going to be able to get up. Because if Vyacheslav Borshev can get up after Chris Duncan takes you down, I think that Charlie Campbell's going to be able to do the same. He's going to get up after getting taken down. So I'm picking Charlie Campbell to win this one here. The level of competition that this guy has fought is pretty good as well. Like, he recently fought on Cage Fury FC and beat a guy that was 6-2. He's going to win over a guy that's 6-4. A couple of other guys that that you beat when you were not at that super high level. You know what I mean? He went undefeated as an amateur as well, which is always a pretty good look, in my opinion. Out of all of his wins, he's got 4 wins by KO, 2 wins by decision. Chris Duncan, on the other hand, has quite a few wins by KO himself. 6 wins by KO, 1 win by submission and 1 win by decision. But the level of competition, that this guy has been fighting has been, in my opinion, higher than Charlie Campbell. So it's pretty easy to try and overlook that, but I'm not going to. He has been fighting good guys. He's got to win 2 wins in Bellator, actually, 14-5, 6-3 wins there. Win over a guy that was 8-3, pretty good wins. He come back for Jonathan Carlos, won his first decision since that loss to Slava Borshev, but Slava Borshev put him out bad, man. Slava Borshev did put him out pretty bad. I think that Charlie Campbell's just going to out-volume Chris Duncan to a win here. I couldn't tell you how. Maybe we get a KO because Chris Duncan, he got knocked out. Maybe he's susceptible to getting knocked out again. And he also gets hit quite a bit. He can be hit with clean shots, and Charlie Campbell, with the volume that he throws, eventually he probably is going to land something. So, giving Charlie Campbell to win a decision or a KO. As I said, though, not that confident in this fight, because actually I feel like the striking is very even. I just think the fact that Chris Duncan can be hit by quite a few shots quite often, I think Charlie Campbell potentially has the advantage there. But I think that the grappling ends up in the Duncan side. I think he's got the grappling and wrestling advantage, so potentially he could use that to win a decision or win like that. But yeah, give me Charlie Campbell. Not the most confident pick on the card at all, in my opinion, but I'm going to be picking him to win, and hopefully he gets the job done and makes my pick look pretty good. So let's get into it, man. I can't wait for the Contender Series Week 2, 2022. Going to be such a good card, man. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you for making it this far in the video.